play the most insufferable mafia round with me as a bodyguard. To be honest, I have never seen a bodyguard more useful than ever in a while. Anyways, like the pro I am, I start by adding the roles of people who revealed early. That way, if they claim another role later on, I know they're either mafia, jester, or a troll. Anyways, my protectee is TK, which whom had barely noticed me at the start of this round? Like, what do you mean I take the shots for you and you barely acknowledge me until later on? Anyways, nothing much happened this night except for someone dying. But, oh boy, the second it was time for discussion, I knew my ass was toast. I'm not a teamer or anything. I did have a few friends playing with me, but we aren't teamers. What got me was how this round was one of those where there's a certain group of people where their names come up so often. They're basically the popular kids of the server, so little to no one really responds to your messages, not to mention the chat was so fast and full of everything. But topics about the mafia, so it was super overwhelming. Now you may ask, Issa, why not just leave? Bodyguard is basically free credits, plus I had friends in the game and my protectee was a doctor. Anyways, my friend said she suspected Athena, so I just voted her since I had no idea what was going on with the chat so fast. Surprise, surprise, she's not a mafia, witch, or jester. And another surprise, I get spawned a whole 10 square miles from the main area and my protectee. Anyways, I skipped that night because it was boring, but just watch what I mean. As you can clearly see, there's a lot of shit going on and only a few people talking. Quite frankly, I wouldn't care if they were actually talking about the mafia and not just trying to be funny. Matter of fact, they were funny, but this got annoying after 5 rounds. There was Lewis talking about his chocolate, Coroyalte, Choyolate, or whatever the fuck he was on about. Jack was apparently giving birth in the voice chats. Kendrick was. I don't fucking know. Then there was Luke talking about gayness and how he's submissive and shit. I really don't know. Now, don't get me wrong, they were nice, and Luke even apologized after the round for being so weird. In a good way, I love the gays, but they were really fucking annoying. Anyways, watch me make my way to the main area to get sniped. Can I go any slower? Whenever I see TK, I feel happiness because he's the only one in the server who was as quiet but actually focused as me, plus free credits. Now watch. Fuck everyone. At least TK is safe. Anyways, so they asked who was downed and I said it was me. Then I pointed out that Cassandra wasn't with us. Then, Azaria's dumbass had the nerve to say it was a group kill despite the fact I was in front of her and she couldn't even see if it was a shot or a stab. Like, Azaria, I'm no fucking dumbass. If I knew it was a stab, I would have cleared Cassandra, not suspect her. Plus, did she hear a stab? No. But I was downed anyways. Anyone with a brain would know it was a silencer snipe. And like, it's such a small thing, she said, but I'm still mad because everyone was on my ass, the mafias and the doctors. TK was the only bearable bitch here. Anyways, I skipped this round. I'm in my gambling suit, but I'm not in the casino, so it's not truly time to play cards and money. Now I had no suspicion on Melissa. She claimed detective, and if there was another detective, I'm sure they would have said something. Plus, Melissa was always with us, or I'm blind, so I don't see how they were accusing her. I didn't really have any suspicions. Many names are being called in chat. All I knew is that I wanted 3 people gone. Louis, Luke, Kendrick, no shade, but they still annoyed me bad. And because these dumbasses didn't skip, the math stacked on my friend Oliver. Rip my king, she lived a great life. Again, nothing really happened. I kind of forgot about TK and walked to main without him. Sorry, TK. Then lights out, I realized if I was downed and the only doctor I know of wasn't near me, I could die, so I decided to go for him. TK is my king and savior in a very non-religious way. Matter of fact, I'm a Hellenist. Everything is starting to look like chicken. No, like actually, this round, especially Luke, is starting to send me insane. I stayed quiet in this discussion. I barely had the sanity to argue and accuse. My only purpose now was to serve TK. Fuck everyone with hateful intent. Fuck TK with sexual intent. No. Him and Azaria are literally my rock in this game. I'd say fuck Azaria with sexual intent too, but it's Pride Month, so I hate heterosexuality. Oh, also, I voted Luke. Bye, Luke! Well, fuck me gently with a chainsaw. I love this music, so I'm not cutting this bit. Luke and Lila's name are going around a lot. Kendrick said he saw but forgot who he saw. Like, how do you forget? One is a blonde, one is a brunette. Kendrick had to have seen. Can we genuinely just kill Lewis or Jack? They both were annoying, even though I couldn't hear Jack. Lewis is kind of okay because he said I looked very chocolate, and I can't tell if it was trying to call me black, but he said he likes chocolate, so okay, I guess. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Nothing happened for a while, so I'm gonna address every accusation thrown around during this sped up clip. So Lewis, Luke, and Jack had their names around a lot. People were mainly accusing Luke or Lila because they swore they saw them kill. But honestly, I've been in the main area every round, so I haven't seen shit. That's part of the reason I'm barely talking. My other reason for being so quiet in this match is because it was quite late at night when I was playing, and with all these accusations, I felt so tired and didn't even want to talk, so I just observed. But every round, I just wanted Luke or Lewis out. Then I hear the music pause. Vigilante is going into action. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, I don't even care that he was a mafia. I'm glad he's finally dead. That Pink Panther looking ass hoe is finally dead. I'm indebted to Leo. No, seriously, I'll be his good little boy now. Oh my gosh, no, can we actually kill Luke? Then Azaria asked if I was seeing this, and my poor protectee asked, wait, what, pink tips? TK, please, don't taunt the Luke. Then Luke started begging like the submissive, slick-filled Omega he is. And like this round, and every round before that, I vote Luke. And like this round, and every round before that, he isn't killed. And I spawn inside of him? This is actually evil. This game hates me. Since I'm strong and dominant, I decide to confront him. Faggot. And I'm a submissive top, so my dominant bottom, also known as TK, pulls me along, away from Luke. I'm his good little boy. Speaking of, I low-key really like yaoi, where there's a submissive top that's genuinely so head over heels for their bottom that they'll do anything. Like they literally kiss the ground their bottom walks on. It's so much better when it's an Omega-verse, because when the dominant Omega bottom gets pregnant and the submissive alpha top is just following them around and trying to make sure them and the baby are okay. Or is it just me? I think the Mafia was trying to frame someone so they didn't kill tonight. By this discussion time, I felt annoyed and acted as if I was banging my head on the table. Azaria thought I was silenced, but I was just a la 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 la. But let me tell you, I don't take witch silencing lightly. I hunt witches for sport. Cassandra said that the Mafia was shy, then Luke said something absolutely revolting. So I asked for them to kill Luke, but I love Luke so much. He's so sweet and kind, I'm gonna kill myself. No, like seriously, I love how every time he says something dumb as fuck, he apologizes and begs. OMG, ah, ha 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 ha. Luke is so funny. Where did Kendrick go? OMG, he's next to me. Now Luke is just apologizing and apologizing. Like, baby, I'm not sorry, I want you gone. Thank the gods for TK. I love TK so much. My dominant Omega Bottom agrees we should kill him. TK is gonna be impregnated tonight. Oh my god, kill everyone. I'm making it very fucking clear that if I was the vigilante, everyone would have been shot. Leo's a fucking pussy. They're calling me a hater of Luke, and I am very much a hater. Luke has to be killed right now. Like, don't even play with me right now. I sped this up because nothing really happened here, so I was just waiting for the night to end. I just realized that it took me a whole 2 or 3 rounds before I added Leo as vigilante. Whatever. Then I smelled something weird. It smelled like dry shampoo and cheap deodorant. I looked up and realized Lila's fat ass was walking over to me. Immediately, I move away and get closer to TK because the fuck you getting so close to me for? But suddenly, she wanna be social distancing like COVID's back. So I'm just checking chat and rolls, then EMP goes off. Lo and fucking behold. This is the second time I've been downed. These mafias are gonna feel my fucking wrath. OMG, and everyone's blinking their flashlights at me like I'm a fish in a tank. I do not need this. Immediately, I point out how this is my second time being downed and how I feel hated. I'm actually someone who doesn't deserve to be hated. I'm a good boy. The next thing, I see accusations flying everywhere. It's Cassandra, it's Kendrick, it's Leo, it's Luke. Oh my god, I've been saying it's Cassandra. I literally said she wasn't there the second night I was shot, and I've been on Luke's ass, but no one reads my fucking messages. And I can't believe it. Some discombobulated fucking hoe voted me. If the mafia stacked on Kendrick, that means someone with the brain sizz of a pea actually thought it was me. I was shot 2 fucking times. Now do we see why I want to kill everyone? Also, did you guys see that? TK came for me. He cares about me. Oh my fucking god. 3 fucking times then, I see it. Lila's bitch ass, who clearly hasn't had enough fun torturing me, she comes closer and obviously silences me. But let me tell you, I don't take witch silencing lightly. I hunt witches for sport. And to no surprise, I've been silenced, so I move my head up and down, left and right, round and round. Azaria is so right. How are you gonna shoot me for the 3rd fucking time, then mute me? These mafia hate me. At least TK and Azaria care. Then they finally ask me questions, and you bet I snitched on that hoe. They was dead wrong for ordering her to silence me. No, because I don't even feel bad. This is the 2nd time she attempted at silencing me, but she did it. Either way, she silenced the wrong brunette. Might as well call me the blonde the way I found her ass one way or another. Never ask your witch to silence the Hudson. The clock is starting to sound like 6-7. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. TK, guys. TK is the mafia. No, wait. Leo is the mafia. No, I'm actually the Mafia. 6'7", dominant Omega Bottom OMG. This is the first slumbler party where I haven't been hit with a gojo. Body pillow, OMG, 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 oh my G, OMG, 6'7". Leo has been downed, OMG, it's Leo's tiger, grr. Sorry guys, I got lost for a second. I'm okay, skibidi. Now that the witch was gone, I could go off on everyone. No, because how y'all finna down me 3 motherfucking times, then silence me. I was talking about how I hated everyone, then TK said, even me, and suddenly I felt like busting all over him. So anyways, after I get all my words in, I immediately go to accusing him. After all my evidence pieced together, it was him or Noah, because it sure as hell wasn't me. You could triple clear me because these Mafia fucking hate me. And I best thank Hades, because after so many fucking rounds and nights of me praying for him to die, he's finally voted out. And before Luke's inevitable and deserved demise, he says one last word, gulp. And because I knew he was a gay boy, I ended him with, yeah, that's the last thing you're gonna gulp, fag. I wasn't actually surprised that didn't tag, I've said it before. And guys, don't worry, I'm a part of the community, I don't just say slurs I can't say. Boring night, Mafia didn't kill, so yeah. OMG, I literally had the best opportunity to hump TK. Right here. And for some odd reason, the game glitched and killed her, even though they killed Leo the night before unless I'm wrong, but anyways. And even though no one listened to me, every person I accused or wanted out was quite literally a Mafia. OMG, there I am, Hudson, the goat, the one who was shot 3 times and silenced once, yet still lived to see the break of dawn. Oh, you, guys put on clothes, nobody wants to see uncircumcised. Oh, TK. And Azaria, I guess. And that was the most insufferable round of Mafia as a bodyguard.